The Saints are 0-2, Dave, but it could be worse. We could be the Carolina Panthers. Thomas, hit that intro.
Welcome to Saints Happy Hour podcast. We never trade up.
If there was a path to give up 3 first-round picks to get Jaden Daniels, I would do it. And I would pick Jaden Daniels.
Now grab a drink and enjoy the show.
All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Saints Happy Hour podcast. As always, we are presented by Hard Hide, Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. I'm Ralph Marlboro. I'm joined by the whole crew, Andrew, Dave, Kevin, Thomas running the show back in Poland. Thanks to everybody in the chat. We already have people making donations. The show hadn't even started yet. We got Who Dat Golfer, Jason Champagne, Fresno Saint, Jerry G, a ton of other people. My chat's frozen up. Thank you guys for joining us. Thomas, before we get rolling, who made that donation before the show even started?
So that was Jason Champagne with 12.83 donation. With nice. Donation message, get ready to board the tank. So let's look at the MVP. Borch Mengi won the inaugural 2025 season MVP, and we are, let's see, on a 109-week donation streak. We have 47 weeks to go.
Thomas, you sound a little under the weather. You doing okay, buddy?
I do?
You do?
Yeah, you sound like you're a little sick. You're fine?
Maybe I am. I don't know.
And by the way, the Saints, they had Spencer Rattler threw 2 touchdown passes, so I will do the shot if we reach $100, but I'll also do a shot of Chilton County Peach.
He threw three touchdown passes.
He threw 3, but I said if he threw 2 touchdowns, I would do 2 shots. So I last week after the 5, Andrew, we had to put a little governor on the shots.
You were smart. I
had to put a little governor on there. I can't be doing 5 shots during the show. Although maybe next week we'll see. On tonight's show, Kellen Moore fixed the pre-snap penalties after week 1. What's the next thing he's got to fix? Where does Juwan Johnson rank in the pantheon of average Saints players that annoy the hell out of us? We'll preview Saints Seahawks, and we'll have your questions and the hotline as always. Listen.
Did we have how many people called? Did we have the hot?
We had people call, even though we did a poor job of promoting it. We had a ton of people call. Thomas edited it down to like 4 people. Remember, call the hotline, become a star. We love the hotline this time of year. Here we go. Before we get started, I'll just mix in a shot of the peach, Kevin, right here, and then we'll get this
right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate.
Ralph pre-aiming.
The peach is so good. All right. So I ask you.
Took it like a champ.
Ralph, can you move left a bit? You're gonna go off screen soon, man.
All right. I ask you, Dave. You were at the game. You saw 0 pre-snap penalties by the Saints. So I ask you, now that Kellen Moore has solved that problem, what's the next thing that he needs to solve?
I was at the game.
By the way, the San Francisco took over the dome. Okay, look, let's start there because you gave us a rundown. I had 48 hours to think about stuff. So I've actually got a number of answers for this question. Thank you. And one of them was, since you brought it up, the ticket sales. And look, Ralph, you're not going to like this, but you're part of the fucking problem, asshole. Okay? What did you do with your tickets? I sold them for $500.
Probably went to a San Francisco fan. You sold them for a premium price. You sold them for more than they were worth in the nosebleed poor section of the 600s. And you probably sold them to a San Francisco 49ers fan. And I'm going to admit, look, the guy that sits next to me, he lives in Atlanta. He owns the 2 seats to my left, and he lives in Atlanta. And I know that he owns them, and he sells them every game, except for maybe 1 or 2 big games that he might come in for during the regular season. So I was sure that I was going to sit next to, I thought for sure there was going to be a 49ers fan sitting to my left. And I was actually pleasantly surprised that a Saints fan had bought those tickets instead. But Ralph,
ask me what I did with my tickets, Dave.
Yeah, Andrew, you have season tickets, and I think you probably sold them on the marketplace for a fair value. What did you do with your tickets?
I did not sell them for a fair value. I sold them for a major profit, probably to a 49ers fan.
And this is no. There is no thing, Ralph. There is no thing. Okay, I don't know what you're about to say, and I'm going to stop you. I don't give a shit what you're going to say because Ralph and Andrew, look, I hate to say it, I love you guys. I really love you guys. You two are part of the problem. You are part of the problem.
I'm going to take a bath on the Jets in the Carolina game that I can't go to. I'm going to take a bath. So it's not like I'm turning a profit on these tickets. I guarantee you that Carolina game, I'm going to have to put it on somebody's windshield. I'm not going to make a dollar off of it. Do you think I'm going to make any money off the Jets game? So the San Francisco game, it just keeps me from being in the red. Like I'm going to go to 4 games and I'm going to sell 4 games.
I wasn't even going to address this. I didn't think I wasn't even planning on this coming up. If I'm being honest with you, I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to let you hang yourself with your own rope and I'm going to just move on. The other thing that I think that Kellen Moore should correct, other than ticket sales to opposing fans, is the us and them. What the fuck is going on with the us and them? I don't know. Us versus them. Sorry. I don't know if you guys, Ralph and Andrew, I know you're familiar. Kevin, you may not be familiar. A lot of people listening may not be familiar. This is an in-stadium thing. This is us versus them. They do it every third quarter in the Superdome, maybe the fourth quarter. I can't remember.
Used to be hilarious.
Correct.
It was lame week 1.
And it is, it's always like it's a New Orleans versus the opposing city, and they always take funny things from the opposing city and then they put it up next to something from New Orleans that's supposedly better. And I gotta say, look, we have missed on a few, but this week against the Niners,
you know what happened, right? Like they used to go for the jugular. They used to go for the jugular.
They didn't. That's where I'm going with this.
No. But here's what happened. A lot of teams, specifically the Falcons, complained to the league about how harsh and mean us versus them was. So basically, it was a lot of crying by other NFL teams that turned that PG.
Well,
it's not even PG.
You know what? I got to be honest with you. The issues that I had with it weren't so much that they didn't go hard on the other teams. My issue was like they didn't, I don't know, they chose the wrong things for the Saints. I just want to, like, as an example,
like a small baby.
One of the things was waterway sea mammals, and so San Francisco's was sea lions and ours was nutria. What the fuck? Sea lions are better than nutria. That's right. Like we chose nutria.
Yeah, that's a push at best.
No. It's not. It's not a push.
Nutria, you're like, I'm gonna go against the grain here and pick nutria over sea lion, but
it's a fucking rat. It's in the rat family. Okay, sea lions are fucking adorable. Yeah. They're fucking adorable.
They smell bad though. They do. They do.
That's correct.
But, you think nutria smells good?
Yeah, correct. That's probably true.
Probably.
The other thing was, no, I'm not done. This goes on. If you want to talk about a push, the one thing that I thought was a push was they did bread. And they said San Francisco had sourdough bread. There's nothing wrong with sourdough. I like sourdough bread. I like a good sandwich on a good sourdough bread. What's the problem with sourdough bread? For the Saints, for New Orleans, they went with French bread. Like, yes, I love French bread too. Like, that's a push. Like, to me, that's a push.
It almost feels like instead of teasing the opponents, it felt like
we're cucking ourselves. That's my point. That was my main point. Is like we are cucking ourselves in the us versus them.
That's right.
Or has it just become informational? Like, here's what New Orleans has. Here's what the other city has. You pick which one you think is better.
I mean, Kevin, do we need to take us versus them? Do we need to take it out back and send it upstate like Old Yeller? Take it out back.
I think so.
Give it the Old Yeller treatment quietly.
My other one, my last example, and look, this is an example of I think we're getting soft as an organization. I think we're getting soft. Okay. My last one was they did famous escapees. and they for San Francisco they did the Alcatraz 3. Correct, the Alcatraz 3. Who do you think this was setting up perfectly to do? LOL, too easy. The guys that just escaped from the prison, but they're soft and they skipped over that and they went with scrim, and that's lame. Fuck scrim. They set that up. They knew what they were doing.
Scrim.
They knew who's. Oh Jesus! Oh my God! Holy Jesus Christ on a cracker! Oh my God! Who is scrim? Jesus, we gotta go way backwards here. Anyway, I thought that was lame. I thought they were totally setting up to do something about the Orleans Parish Prison and to take a shot at New Orleans, and they blew it. They went with scrim. They know what they did. They knew they skipped that.
Like everything with the Saints,
going soft.
Like every conversation with the Saints, it always starts with remember when it was better. Like the team, like the coach, like the quarterback.
Exactly.
It's a perfect.
Honestly, if you were gonna cuck yourself, and you were gonna talk about the Great Escape, you should have been like Sammy Knight leaving in free agency. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like us losing some great player that wanted out. Like that. Or
you could have done the Minnesota Miracle.
Right,
You could have been
that would have been good self-deprecating humor.
But, Anyway, I'm being half serious on Kellen Moore doing something about us versus them and cracking down on this and getting it better. But I have some real answers.
It sounds like it needs to end. It sounds like they need to just pull the plug.
I mean, it's not as edgy as it used to be. It used to be like, Dennis Miller on Saturday Night Live, and now it's I don't know. It's vanilla toast. All right, serious answers. Actually, I have one more not so serious answers. We should take a page out of Tulane's playbook. Look, we have two good quarterbacks. We've got Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shuck. Let's throw in some trick plays with two quarterbacks. Let's go two quarterbacks. Let's throw Shuck out wide. Let's make them think. Let's go crazy with it. Okay. Also, some real answers. Alante Taylor. I feel like Alante Taylor is horrible at tackling in the open field. Is it me, or am I always seeing him biting at ankles and missing people?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Fucking fix that shit, Kellen. Fucking fix that shit, okay? I know Alante is probably our best option at safety. We're not going to go ahead and bench him, but light a fire under Alante's ass. I can't stand to see the fucking ankle biting. It's fucking killing me. The other thing you want to fix, I mentioned this in our text with us. We went back and forth, and we are on paper, we are we are better at running back than we are at wide receiver and passing. We're better as a running team than we are as a passing team. And I would like to see us be more of a run heavy team to start off with. I texted you guys.
Dave, make me a t-shirt that says "Run the damn ball" and I'll wear it.
Yeah, we are going back to the Peyton days. I texted you guys in the middle of the last game, and it's like I don't understand why we are passing so much and with a quarterback who we're unsure about, and trying to have Rattler win this game when you've got Kamara and Kendre Miller who are combining and they're gaining 4 or 5 yards per clip. Like, let's run it more. And to Kellen Moore's credit, it seemed like at the half they fixed that. They did. So
they were down 2 scores and they kept running the ball.
Yeah, I loved it. I fucking loved it. So check for Kellen Moore. Before I even had to tell him what to do, he already fixed it. No, that's it. Actually, that's all I got. Thank you.
He got that dog. Get him,
Kevin.
Hey, have you guys checked the box score? Subtracted a yard from Alvin Kamara. He doesn't have 100 yards now.
Yeah, it was weird.
I think that's crap.
Another reason to hate the league office. But Kevin, to Dave's point about running the ball, and listen, me and you aren't tape eaters, and I said this week, like the PFF grades, I don't believe them. I don't trust them. I don't know who's doing the grading. But here's the thing. Cesar Ruiz, he looks terrible in the game. He looks like he's confused. He looks, I wouldn't say like out of shape, but he looks slow and confused. what I'm asking you, it breaks my heart to say this. Do we need to see Andrew's UDFA son in the game at guard? It breaks my heart to have to say this. I didn't want to ask Andrew,
that was.
then he would just.
No, that was my other comment. No, he's doing a great job holding a helmet and just drinking some water every now and then. I think he's fine. I think he's fine where he is. I think he's fine.
And winning me the competition. Yeah. I agree.
It's hard. Like I struggle with this. I struggle whether I should call him out and make fun of him because he's not contributing and he just sits there on the sidelines. Because on the one hand, like he's not really doing anything, but at the same time, like he's the best guy out of all of the guys we picked. So, like the more I call him out, I'm the more I'm insulting all of the rest of our picks and how bad and pointing out how terrible they are. So, I think I'm just going to keep my mouth shut from this point forward.
I mean, I can't remember who drafted for Thomas. Thomas drafted a UDFA punter who lost the job to a UDFA punter. That's right. So I can't think of a more colossal F up than that in UDFA drafting history.
Yeah, number one.
I'm involved in every UDFA, and I'm involved in every UDFA Sun draft. Andrew, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Kevin, we've had 2 weeks, and the Saints, we're still in that like. I wouldn't call it like honeymoon phase with Kellen Moore, but we're still in that, they tried hard. Everybody gets an orange slice. They entertained us for 3 hours. This is fun, right? We're still in that kind of phase. I am, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at it, you look at the Saints after 2 weeks, don't talk about quarterback because we're going to talk about Spencer Rattler in a minute. But what is the thing where you look at them and they played 2 one-score games, good, competitive. But what's the one thing that you look at and you're like, man, that worries me. And if that doesn't get fixed, these one-score games are not going to be around much longer, and we might start to see some real beatings, the Saints being gotten. What's one thing that really worries you after 2 weeks?
I mean, I would like to see Rattler do better in yards per attempt.
He said you can't mention Rattler. Oh. That was literally your one
correct.
caveat.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry.
We're not letting you get off easy.
Yeah, that's somebody else's job.
Train girls getting you off easy?
Let's see.
Whoa! Should I sing
I would like, but you see, it's like I can't say this without making it sound like it's about Rattler, but I would like, this isn't that. I would like, I tell you what, I would like the play calling. I would like the play calling to focus on spreading spreading the ball out more. Like Vele only had the one catch. Granted, it was the touchdown.
Yeah.
Kendra Miller only had one catch. Cooks, who, we pulled back for reasons unknown, 2 catches. Like, it would be nice if this guy we bring in, Vele, and we traded a pick for, if maybe we worked him into the offense a little bit more.
I mean, that's fair. Andrew,
he tried to dance around talking about Rattler.
He did. He did a pretty good job.
I'll answer that question. I'll tell you. I mean, maybe you're about to pivot and ask a different question, but the secondary terrifies me.
Pivot.
Mac Jones burnt them to a crisp. He watched tape the previous week of Kool-Aid McKinstry getting burned to a crisp. And he's like, you know what? I don't even want to throw to that guy. Throw to Isaac Yad. I'm not even going to test the guy that got cooked last week because I think I can cook the other guy even more. I mean, to Dave's point, Alontae Taylor can't tackle. This secondary is potentially really bad. And if Mac Jones can do that, McCorkle, if he can do that to the Saints, I shudder to think at what it's going to look like when we're on the road against a good quarterback. So,
Woo. Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Josh, don't worry. Josh Allen will only have to play 3 quarters. So,
right.
Yeah, seriously. No, he's Josh is going to
I look forward to Trubisky handing the ball off in the fourth quarter.
oh, he's still there. Mr. Trubisky's still there, backup quarterback.
I think he's Josh
Russell Wilson redemption game incoming. Andrew, I asked this question on Discord, but I want to talk about it tonight because can you think of a more hated Saints player who was average than Juwan Johnson? And you can't say
Derek Carr.
I was gonna say.
I think that's fair. I look. You joke like you kind of joked about that and threw that out in a text message and nobody responded. But I think that is totally fucking fair. Derek Carr was the fucking epitome of average, not even just with the Saints, but with the Raiders, and he was hated. Like that's a legit answer. You're done.
When you read what Saints fans say about Derek Carr on Twitter, you would think he's the worst quarterback that's ever played the game.
No, he's an average fucking quarterback. He is so fucking average. He's very average.
Here's the thing that I think is going to be weird with.
I came up with another answer.
Andrews Pete, you wanted me to give you a different answer? Andrews Pete comes to mind.
Ooh, that's a good one.
He's average. He's teetotaling on the.
He made multiple Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
Pro Bowls that's peer review.
I would argue that there were times that Pete was very good. Ultimately, like for his career, he's probably
the times when he was healthy.
Yeah, right.
I mean, Kevin, he's on pace for.
It looks like Kevin's eating something, but I don't hear it. So this is really surprising.
I mean, Juwan Johnson is on pace for a career year.
Interception! Eli Apple or PJ Williams?
There we go.
Oppenheimer!
Eli Apple,
20
yes.
Buckaroo Super Chat becoming the new MVP leader.
I feel like
PJ Williams is in better standing than Carr.
I feel like once PJ Williams almost died from a concussion, we felt bad for him, and his arc sort of turned. And he came. I wouldn't say he was beloved, but he was just there, and we didn't outwardly hate him.
Are we calling Eli Apple mediocre? I don't know.
I'm PJ Williams. Eli Apple was not.
No, but he said he said both. He said both. Did he not?
Eli Apple was.
I think Eli Apple's a great call. He was average for the Saints.
I don't know. Was he?
He absolutely hated it.
I don't know.
But here's the thing.
By the way, Oppenheimer. By the way, wait, hold on. Oppenheimer. Thank you for the donation, Tulane. How you liking us? 3-0. Come at me, bro.
Speaking of Tulane, I forgot to thank William Gray for a donation from earlier, $10 donation via Stream Elements. Best way to donate. Who's 3-0? Tulane, roll wave.
Hell yeah.
Russell.
See, that's how you donate.
Average. He was terrible.
That's how we donate.
But Kevin, I can't think of a Saints player. If Juwan Johnson continues on this exact trajectory, he's going to have a career year by a lot. And he's going to be hated. I can't think of a Saints player in this position.
But here's
they had a career year and we still hate them.
Kobe Fleener?
No, because Kobe never had a career year. Wait, I have one. Mine was no. You asked Kevin. He had time to think about it. I'm sure he come up with something really great. What do you got?
Not really. No. I was just going to comment on the numbers. Like, he's got 13 catches right now. You extrapolate that. Granted, it's 2 games, but you extrapolate that. That's at minimum. You're looking at 90 catches, which obviously he's not going to get. But that would be insane for a tight end, regardless. You extrapolate the 125 yards. That ends up being 1,000 yards. He would end up with over 1,000 yards, which would blow by. It would nearly double his highest yardage production, which was the year prior.
Yeah.
Again, touchdowns. He's got the one right now. You look at it he would wind up with 8. That would beat his previous career high of 7. Like, here's the thing. If he winds up with even 60 catches, 800 yards, 7 touchdowns, it's going to look really bad for Saints fans if we're bagging on this guy.
If he gets,
even if he annoys, it's going to look real bad.
If he gets, Andrew, let's just say he gets to 800 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 70 catches. Would that be the best tight end season in Saints history by a tight end, not Jimmy Graham?
Maybe. I mean, I feel like Ben Watson had a pretty insane year, just off the top of my head. But yeah, that would be up there. Wesley Walls had some good seasons, but I think it would be up there. I will say this: it just came to me. Jared Cook put up some nice numbers for the Saints.
Oh yeah,
he is unquestionably
Same position too. Yeah. I was gonna say you had asked.
Champagne just said that in the chat too.
Yeah. Oh. So you stole Jason's idea.
Ben Watson's best year with the Saints, 2015. 74 catches, 825 yards, 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, Henry
basically,
Childs
that's basically the season you were saying right there, Ralph.
Yeah,
and Watson's best season.
Yeah,
I was just
Jared Cook, Kevin.
Yeah, I was just thinking defense.
Jared Cook. All right, hang on.
Yeah.
I was thinking Scott Shanley. Like I felt like here's a guy. You know, you spend multiple off seasons trying to replace him and upgrade over him, and you never do it. Answer. No, and you never do it.
By the way, I feel like Dave went full Ralph there. Like the E in Shanley had like an accent, like he was a
Scott Shanley. Scott Shanley.
It's Scott Shanley.
Shanley.
No, it's
like
Burgundy.
Ralph
It's
can't say anyone's name right.
It's Calliope. It's Burgundy. It's Calliope, and it's Shanley.
No, it's
literally
Shanley.
Scott Shanley played with the Saints for like 8 years, and Dave still can't get his name right.
Wow, that is
all
full
right.
Ralph. Full Ralph.
Jared Cook's 2 years with the Saints. 2019. 2019, 43 catches, 705 yards, 9 touchdowns.
I feel like Jared Cook.
That's productive.
I don't know. I feel like all of his hate is post losing a playoff game. Like, did we hate?
Well, yeah, postseason related.
No. He had some dropsies. He was inconsistent.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
The fumble was the final straw.
Yeah.
His catch percentage. He had his second career highest catch percentage that first year with the Saints at 66.2. The year prior, when he was with the Raiders, he had it at 67.3.
Drew Brees could fix anybody's drops. Ted Ginn dropped every other pass when Cam Newton was his quarterback. With the Saints, he caught everything. Drew Brees could fix anybody's hands. He
fixed Devery Henderson too.
He did.
Could he fix your hands, Ralph?
I mean, I don't know if he could. If he came in, laid hands on me, maybe if he dunked me, like maybe he could. I mean, but he's only got to fix. If Drew could fix my bad hand, that would be amazing. I mean, he fixed his hair, so anything's possible. Speaking of amazing, we love Drew Brees. Speaking of amazing, Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is amazing. It is a strawberry-flavored whiskey blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, Cocktail and Sons, strawberry and lemon syrup, fresh strawberries from Jonesdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof. The whiskey is blended and bottled at the Sugarfield Distillery in Gonzales, Louisiana. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to hardhidewhiskies.com. Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, supporting Saints Happy Hour all football season long. So support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. This is the Chilton County Peach, and it is amazing. My wife is drinking it now. The Astros are kicking the crap out of the Rangers. It's amazing. You should do it.
Speaking of Ralph taking shots, Thomas, it sounds like our donation streak is in jeopardy.
It is.
Is it?
We are not even halfway there. And Oppenheimer is still in the lead.
Wow.
By the way,
Where the fuck is Hatchet John?
Yeah. That's a good question.
All right. So here's the thing, Kevin.
Yes.
Spencer Rattler is getting noticed by the nerds and the expert. That's some solid second-year quarterback, and he's doing right now. Thomas, put that stat up, that graphic from Stephen Ruiz of the Ringer. We're having a little like stock market boomlet. It's like a little bit of Rattler mania, national media. So I ask you, Kevin, is Spencer Rattler, is he closer to locking in the Saints starting quarterback job long term, or is he closer to heading to the bench?
I would then since it's either or.
This wasn't on the rundown, by the way.
No, but I can answer this. I can answer this, Dave. Since it's either or, I will say it's more likely that he stays the starter than it is that he goes to the bench. However, the real nuanced answer is that it's what all three of us, me, you, and Andrew, Dave was negotiating his way out of the dome.
Making it rain.
It's that he's looked okay, but he hasn't grabbed this thing by the throat and said, I am the definitive starter. Let there be no doubt whatsoever, or let there be very little doubt. He hasn't done just that yet. He has not done just that. I still say, regardless, you get to week 5, you get to week 6, and you make a determination then. If you get, and if you decide to keep running with him at that point, unless the Saints are in the playoff hunt somehow, or like in the hunt to be in the division lead, which, God only knows, because the division feels like cheeks. I would still probably say maybe try Shuck at least for a handful of games, so you at least know what you're getting or know what you have. But right now, get to week 5, get to week 6, and let's see what's going. I do like what I'm seeing. I do like what I'm seeing. He's so far done better than he's done better than I would have thought.
Dave, I have to say, I'm looking at these stats. These are all the second-year quarterbacks. These are all first-round quarterbacks from last year. And the fact that Spencer Rattler, a fifth-round pick, has elbowed his way to the third highest rated second-year quarterback, right behind Michael Penix and Drake May, who Drake May is 10, Michael Penix is 17. I got to say, it's pretty freaking incredible, and I'll be the first to admit, I didn't think he had it in him. And by the way, his sack rate, the only quarterback, second-year quarterback that has a lower sack rate is Bo Nix, and Bo Nix plays behind the best offensive line in the NFL.
So, look, I everything you said, I totally concur with. I should have concurred. I totally concur with. I think I'm optimistic about Spencer Rattler. I think he's certainly looked decent. He hasn't looked bad enough. We're not 2 weeks in, and we don't have Saints fans saying, "Oh, we got to put Chuck in." Like that's first of all, that's the ultimate litmus test. Like if we were in week 3, if we were going into week 3, and you had a whole bunch of fans that were saying, "Oh boy, I'd really like to see what Chuck." Like nobody is saying that. Like there is not one person who is saying, I would like to see Shuck. Like that's one thing that's impressive is like, I think everybody in Who Dat Nation, all Saints fans are on board with
Play Andrew's son or we riot.
Kamara needs the rock. 20 buckaroos. Donation via Stream Elements. tying.
I think
Sorry guys, let me thank William Gray while I'm at it for earlier super chat with donation message. Thinking of all those players, is Tommy Lee Lewis one of the players we feel most sorry for?
No. Wow. Well, a little bit.
No.
But anyway, so yeah, but what I was going to say is, to your point, Ralph, you mentioned about the sack rate. Look, our offensive line these first 2 weeks, they have played very well. I think they have played very well. I think they have played better.
Well, very well. Okay.
All right. Well, I would say they have played better these last 2 weeks than they've played the last 2 years.
Andrew doesn't know football,
and I feel like I honestly I was going to mention this. You know, what if Derek Carr was still on this team? I think Derek Carr would be doing pretty well right now, because I think for the most part, the Saints have done a decent job of having a clean pocket.
The Saints would be 1-1.
Oh, it's a interception!
Well, see?
Drink up, cripple.
Whoa! Who that go for?
So, wow.
30 Buckaroo super chat. Taking us
Ralph,
over the edge and also becoming the new MVP leader. Shut up, Dave.
I got vodka,
Ralph,
and I got 99 peaches.
There you go.
right. So,
99
so Ralph agrees with me. The point is that, like, I think the offensive line this year has been way better than it's been the last 2 years. I think I think this team has more of the important pieces in place for success than we did the last 2 years. And so I think that's helping a lot of the skill guys or the position guys.
That's all great. That's all fine. Ralph, drink the peach.
Here we go. I'm pretty buzzed. The hard hide is incredible.
Pretty buzzed already?
But it hit.
You've had good hard. Peach. Now it tastes bad peach.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Whoa. That's what Mario said on his honeymoon.
Oh, fuck. Sally, bring me the Chilton County peach. I need to get this garbage out of my mouth. Bring it to me. Oh, my God.
Give me the quick rating.
It's a 2. It's just disgusting.
Whoa, a 2?
It's just disgusting.
Did I hear it right?
Yeah. It's just awful.
Shit.
From top to bottom.
2?
But wouldn't that like 2 is very low, Ralph?
Like on the puke meter, it just like it didn't make me puke. It made me feel bad. Like it's just you know what it is, Andrew? It's just gross. But
I think that's the lowest rating ever.
I feel like that's the lowest I've ever done.
Yes.
Like easily.
It is.
Jesus.
I mean, you know, I like the thing is, you know whose fault this is? It's John. He spoiled me with the good stuff. So here's the thing.
That makes no sense.
What do you mean?
If he spoiled you with the good stuff, the bad stuff would have a higher score.
Well, yeah, but it didn't like the puke meter. But the thing is, it didn't even come close to making me puke. Yeah, you know what, Andrew? I think it was a bad. I don't think this was bad. Something was wrong with it. Like it wasn't. 99 should be higher than that. Like it just something was wrong.
Like
you know what?
The alcohol evaporated. Like what are you saying?
I mean, maybe because a lot of these bottles that are like back in there. Like they're like how long we been doing this shot stuff, Thomas? We've been doing it for damn near 2 years, right?
I think so.
I get a box from people. Like, you know, a lot. And by the way, the studio is coming along great. If you want to ship me stuff, I will put it on the shelf. By the way, Dave, did you get the season ticket holder? Did you get the mini Superdome? I didn't.
I'm still waiting on that.
Oh yes, I was. Oh, you didn't get? I did get the mini Superdome.
I didn't get.
I didn't pay close. I saw somebody post something on like the Saints Reddit or whatever, and they were.
When did that come in?
Well, like a week and a half ago.
Okay, so maybe I'll get it.
And the person on Reddit and all the people on all the subsequent commenters on Reddit were all upset because they felt like the quality was poor and the typesetting was off-centered. And I'm like, people, this is from China. Like, what the fuck did you think? They sold it out. So that's 70,000 little miniature Superdomes that they got to send out, and especially they got to send out 10,000 of those to the ticket brokers. So they may make sure the ticket broker gets all 10,000 of their fucking Superdome.
Yeah, I got people
it. I put it on the
handcrafted. Yeah, the mini dome is not handcrafted, people.
Is it the car sticker, like the bumper sticker?
No, it's like a miniature. I don't think it's ceramic. I don't even know if it's ceramic.
No,
but it's like a miniature 6 inches little Superdome replica.
Now, Dave, come on now. How would you know what 6 inches looks like?
It's the same size as my penis. It's the same size as my penis.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
So before we get,
you're gonna get Andrew in trouble asking those kind of questions.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, because I'm not saying anything.
Before we get to the hotline,
once again, Kevin toes the line. It's where it's acceptable, and Dave just dives right over the cliff every time.
Well, don't tee me up, buddy. Do not tee me up. I will hit a home run every time.
It's like Steph Curry. He's taking the shot. He's taking
That's
the shot.
Right.
He's a volume shooter.
It's not a home run. You're striking out with the bases loaded. All you had to no outs. All you
He's
had to
taking
do
a swing, Andrew.
Was hit a fly ball to right field and score the runner from third. But instead, you struck out, and the manager had everyone stealing, and it's a triple play.
Dave's swinging away, man.
I'm swinging. Yeah.
I'm
not even looking at the third base coach to see what signal he's given. I'm swinging away.
In Dave's mind, the light is always green, Andrew.
That's right.
That's all you need to know.
That's accurate.
Final thing
in the sense of joking and podcasting, not in the sense of a lot of other things in life.
Thomas, I want you to put that graphic about the second-year quarterbacks back up, because I want one thing before we get out of here.
I want to know, Dave, what am I getting besides the replica? Am I getting a bumper sticker?
No,
you're getting the replica. You're getting a regular sticker, 3-inch, and you're getting a magnet schedule.
Okay.
Here's the
reason, right, Ralph. You got all that, Ralph?
Yeah.
The reason I haven't got any of it is that I have the bumper sticker still on my car that says STH.
This sticker says STH also.
It does.
Yeah, because who the hell knows? I correct. See, STH isn't. It's not known enough.
Anyone.
Correct.
What the fuck is STH?
100%.
Is it
exactly
like STI?
We already said 2 seconds ago what STH stands for, and you heard it, and you still don't even know what it stands for.
Yeah,
right.
It stands for season ticket holder. And correct, when you put that exactly. Oh,
let's go, STH!
Hey, I'm driving behind you on Claiborne Avenue, and I see your ticket with the Superdome on it, and it says STH. But I have no idea what STH stands for. No, it's weird. I'm with you, Ralph. They feel like STH is some sort of like
it's like STD, man.
Like everybody. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I mean, for 2025, it should be STD, because that's what the Saints are giving us.
STH.
Here.
Thomas, I want you to
I've got a Yeti cup.
I'm a proud STH.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what's that? And I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't.
Right. Can they not ship stuff to Texas? Saints, can you not ship stuff to Texas?
Oh man.
Or better yet, how about you actually just hire somebody? How about you actually just design something that just says Saints ticket holder? Just type it out. Just have it printed out.
Well, right, because then you don't need to ask. You don't need to ask, hey, what's STH? Where then I have to sound like an asshole. Oh, it's Saints season ticket. Oh, you have Saints season tickets. Like, I would rather it just say that, and then you can read it on my cup and ignore it and not bring it up and not make things weird. STH is like
making things weird,
intentionally begging the other person to ask what it means because no one knows, and then I'm in the uncomfortable position of explaining it, and then it's like, well, why do you have season tickets up here in Virginia? And like, I gotta have the whole conversation. It's terrible. I hate it.
I guarantee I guarantee you, there is some asshole on the communication.
No, I don't want to talk about that either.
There's some asshole in the communications team or whoever came up with that, who came up with that bright idea, who it was like, hang on, we'll do that. We'll save money. We'll save money, and what we'll do is it'll make other people ask what that means. It'll spur a conversation, and then the person holding the mug will have to say it's a Saints season ticket holder thing, and it's almost like we're getting the word spread around by initiating
they're doing it. They're doing it on purpose, right? They're doing it on purpose.
I can promise you that no one ever says STH except for the people that ran this promotion. It has not caught on. It will never catch on. No one will ever use that.
Correct. That's correct.
We're going to start it. It's going to go viral.
I got people that come in my studio. When people come in my store and I start talking shop and start talking Saints, I'm like, I'm an STH. Yeah, I'm an STH. No, and actually,
antibiotics for that.
Actually,
is it curable, man?
No, I can't take medicine. Well, never actually. No, but I actually taking this further. Taking this fucking further.
I wish you could.
Going back,
I wish there was a prescription for being a Saints season ticket holder.
Don't.
I would take the maximum dose.
Don't take STH if you're allergic to STH. Okay. Going back to what I was saying last week. Actually, this shit actually makes my blood boil even more. These fucking gifts, actually, now that you bring this up, this actually makes my blood boil. Going back to what we were talking about last week when I said, like, these seasons aren't sellouts. Like, don't give me these fucking gifts that say, like, 20th sellout season. Like, I don't want this gift that I know is a lie. This is a lie. You had ticket brokers that bought 20,000 of the 70,000 tickets that were available just so you could call this a sellout.
20,000? Is it?
I don't know what it is. I'm just making this shit up, man. We're a fucking random podcast that nobody gives a shit about. Okay? The point is that, like, don't give me these fucking gifts that I'm supposed to be proud to be a season ticket holder when you guys are pissing on my leg. You're pissing on my leg and tell me it's fucking raining, and I'm supposed to be proud when I drink out of this fucking 40-ounce Stanley that says STH. And I'm supposed to say, oh, yeah, I'm glad I'm one of the 70,000 people that bought tickets when only 20,000 people bought tickets. Like, this is bullshit. Stop lying to me. Like, these gifts are an affront. They are an affront. And they're again, this is, God, this shit pisses me off.
Dave, that might be the best rant you've ever done. Thomas, clip that.
I'm glad
that's
Thomas
win us another
didn't zoom in on me. I'm sorry I couldn't land the plane there. I had nothing really to land.
No, you landed. It was bumpy, but it's fine. All right. Speaking of bumpy, Thomas, the hotline is.
By the way, before that, one cool message in the chat from Rosenfield. 49ers fans could be STH based on last Sunday.
That's the truth.
They could be. Head to the clinic, 49er fans, and get that cured up. The hotline. We had 6 callers that made it. The uncensored hotline is 6 minutes long. People praising me, cursing at Kevin. Are they insulting you, Thomas, on the hotline?
Yeah, there was a huge rant about me, and it's at the end.
I mean, listen, that is reason enough.
You deserve it. You deserve
That is reason enough to become a patron. You get behind the scenes. You get the uncensored hotline. It's amazing. More Bloody Thomas slander on the hotline, people. I need it. Thomas, hit it.
It's time for this week's hottest takes from the Saints Happy Hour Hotline.
This is Dave Morantz calling. Please help me. This motherfucker can't set me up right, and when you hear the static, it's me screaming for help. All he does is glaze Tulane all day and stuff his face with candy and spit it all over me. Save the Morantz and Tulane.
Skittle Juice here. What I will say is this. Rattler has been playing well in the red zone. That's something we've been missing for a long time, and I don't want that to get lost in all the positive and negative feelings about the game. So something to keep an eye on over the next few weeks. Having a decent quarterback play in the red zone is a lot more entertaining than not. I'll say that.
Hello, Saints Nation. This is Senator Whodat. Man, when Spencer Rattler is the best part of your team, you know you're in the drizzling shits. Damn, he looked kind of like a pro quarterback today, didn't he? No, I'm not a Rattler stan. I'm happy. They were competitive. They were entertaining. That's all I'm asking for this year. If we get 3 wins and 2 of them are over the Falcons, I'm a happy camper. Senator, who that out? Oh, goodness. We got a breaking news. Ralph had a good take. I know this hotline's supposed to be about the game, but the podcast about the trade for the wide receiver. Oh my goodness, Ralph had the right take. Kevin had the dumbest take ever. But it's a 6th-round fucking pick! What's wrong with you, Kevin? Shut the fuck up.
Hey man, it's Dustin J from the motherfucking Discord calling in. I tell you what is keeping me sick is the fucking Saints. No, not really. I mean, had pretty low expectations this year, and they're actually slightly surpassing them. And Spencer Rattler is not an abject dumpster fucking fire, so it's like, all right, maybe we'll randomly beat Seattle next week just because the Matrix is a dumb fucking simulation. That's all I got. Later.
Tomas, eat a bag of dicks. You can't pronounce shit right. You're the worst producer. Just kidding. You might be a decent producer. We're winning awards now. But I just wanted to get on here and diss Tomas a little bit. Tomas, eat a Cajun sausage, motherfucker. That Polish shit, it ain't happening. Put you some green onions in there. Dave, you're the man. Andrew, show up more often.
What?
Kevin, god damn it. Get a microphone condom or whatever they call those things that muffles your voice. Ralph, you already know I love you, dog. We're in Houston. I might be in spring, but let me know. I'll meet you in the middle. We'll meet somewhere like, I don't know, the Med Center, somewhere. There's somewhere in between us that we could do something cool, man. Who dat?
He's asking me on the day. I love the fact
you buried the lead. That was a great hotline. First of all, the last guy. He love him. He obviously apparently is a big fan of mine, so I like him. And then the person before that guy is my spirit animal. He basically said everything that I want to say about the Saints. Can we play his thing again? The second to last guy. That was
Dustin J.
That was perfect.
Yeah, Dustin J, the hotline legend.
I love the fact that the last caller said we. As if, like, everybody won the award. I love that. That makes me so happy. We're all in this together. We all win the awards. It's not just us on the show. It's you. It's the listeners, too. It was amazing. And the Thomas slander.
We as the Saints Happy Hour community, right?
That's right.
Well, maybe we need to include that on the Thomas. Make a note. Timestamp that. We need to include his call on the next submission.
I gotta be honest. I came into this podcast very appreciative of Thomas. No ill will towards him whatsoever. And yet,
I've always hated him.
That caller insulting Thomas gave me great joy all the same.
I really feel like there should be. I really feel like there needs to be that needs to be on the audio board somewhere. Is just one of those insults against Tomas.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And there's more insults in the uncensored hotline, by the way.
All right, how about you throw some green onion
That's
in?
the one. That's the one that needs to go in there. Fucking Polish sausage. Fucking throw some green onion in there.
By the way, I cut out a few insults, but they are in the uncensored hotline.
That's right. Become a patron. By the way, we had a bunch of
some green onion. I'm just gonna say that.
Thanks everybody for signing up.
It was a really long rant. It was like half twice the size.
Yeah, our community is almost up to 400 total members when you include paid and free sign-up members. So sign up. It's amazing.
if you're listening to the show and you're not watching the video, remember the hotline number is 832. Put this in your phone right now. 832-779-3820. Call us during the game. Call us after the game. We want to be hearing about what you're thinking, what's pissing you off, what makes you happy. Call us
832-779-3820.
By the way,
832-779-3820.
You will make it on our show with a good voice.
Call directly after the game Sunday. We're doing a live stream. We're going to be on live 7:00 after the Seattle game. Get them in early. We'll make Tom edit it. We'll make him work hard for it, but we'll get in the hotline. We're doing the hotline all the time. I love it. It's the hotline. It's Dave's baby, but I secretly love it just as.
Yeah, the Tomas rant was from Thursday, by the way. So you don't have to.
There you go.
You can call whenever you want.
You can call the hotline anytime. The Saints Happy Hour viewer questions are brought to you by Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to www.hardhidewhiskies.com. They're amazing. You should do it. Thomas, take it to the top.
Whiskey or whiskeys?
Whiskeys.
Okay. Thank you.
I had somebody this week, Kevin, say that the new version of the commercial where I had to change the web address, where they said when I say .com is really weird, and they said a derogatory term that I can't say. People need to listen to it. Maybe the new the ad that comes on the people that listen to the free version of this podcast. See if you like it. The new voiceover. Maybe we need to fix it. But anyway, Thomas, take it to the top.
Roger that.
Finger guns.
As Dave's pooping.
What's first up? He's got the headphones on. I'm sure he keeps the headphones on the toilet.
I mean, the first question is a Dave question, man.
Oh, well,
we need it.
We'll skip it and go to the second one.
All
when
right,
he comes
I'll
back.
switch it around. Hopefully, there he is.
Jesus Christ! I'm not fucking pooping. I'm getting a goddamn drink. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Question.
Getting a drink while pooping. All right. First question from your boy Alan. He asks, how many bits to have Dame rename his dog Marantz?
Oh, deception! Drink up, Ralph.
There's Antonio Saints. Thanks for 20 buckaroo donation via Stream Elements. Best way to donate! ! Donate in the chat, guys. So once again, your boy Alan, how many bits to have Dave rename his dog Marantz? The dog can become the official Saints Happy Hour podcast mascot.
Look, I will name the dog.
Well, it got you out.
It's not.
Yep. There goes that Marantz again.
See, there you go. See, stop talking about my dog like that, Kevin. I will name it whatever you. That doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
Dave, I've had multiple people.
It's not my dog. It's my wife's dog. It's my daughter's dog. It's my family's dog. It's not my dog.
I've had multiple people ask me, is the Marantz audio problems a bit? And it made me feel bad because they were like, Ralph, when you had terrible audio, we knew it wasn't a bit because you're just not capable of fixing the audio, which it was really mean, but true.
I wish it was.
Accurate. But people feel like you should know better, Dave, and they think it's a bit.
No, there's got to be. I'm not going to stand for this much longer. That you can have my word on that. I love the Morants, but there's got to be something we can do to stop this interference. And I may change my position here in the studio, in the Bud Light Lime studio.
Yeah, you have to switch your position from time to time, man.
Yeah. Speaking of
Morants, that's Morants.
Speaking of the Morants, here's the puppy. There you go. There you go.
There we go.
She always looks so calm, man.
There's your weekly puppy update. Good night, Blair. Good night, Penny. I'm gonna look into switching positions because look, I'm not gonna stand for this. I vow to have the best audio, the best video of all of us. I want to be the least. I vow to be the least problematic person for you to produce on this podcast.
Andrew, over under when Dave gets the Morants fixed. Week 17, before or after week 17?
Next year, you mean?
After.
You could set the over under at next week. Set it at
week 17 next year.
I don't know. People are going to feel like it's a bit because as soon as Thomas asked the questions, Dave's audio went in the toilet. Thomas, what's next?
Really? I thought I was doing well before. Yeah, I thought I was doing well before that.
You were not, man. All right, next question from Aldi Marino. We had so many Aldi Marino questions, and I think Saints Rabbit broke the streak. We didn't have any questions from Saints Rabbit last week. I hope he's okay.
Falling down on the job, Saints Rabbit. Make it happen.
All right.
Oh my God, Saints Rabbit is dead. He's dead.
Aldi Marino asks, that's a fire question for Kevin. Compare each of the NFC South teams to types of women on the Kevin dating apps.
Wow.
Let's see.
Who's the whale?
You really got to give him like 24 hours to like come up with a good answer for this. Like, were you really fucking this up?
You got to have a game plan. You got to have.
You're a terrible producer. What was the question earlier about you being a good producer? I don't think so.
Let's see. Maybe I would say maybe the Bucks. For some reason, I can only come up with the Bucks. Maybe the Bucks are the crazy nurse that still gets it done, even though you really even though like you don't like her for some reason, but she still does it for you and it still works.
And you hate yourself.
Yeah, like that to me feels very Tampa Bay.
The Bucks are so annoying.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. What would Carolina be? Carolina
would be the girl or the woman that everybody tells you is a nice girl and she's wife material, but like you date her for like 2 weeks and like by the third week she's slashing your tires.
No. You keep going to this tire slashing nonsense.
Well, by the way, this is a good segue. Can we get a Kevin Love update?
No. We'll get that later. Carolina is the person that other people tell you, oh yeah, wife material, like Ralph said, wife material, there's potential here, all these other things, but you meet her and she's probably too young for you. Not like skeezily
not like
too
criminal
young,
not like child bride young.
She's out of what you would normally have as your dating age range. And you go out with her a few times and you just realize, yeah, this person just doesn't have it. They don't have it together to be compatible with me. So that's a no-go. Atlanta, Atlanta, I'm going to say, is probably the woman who has a pretty good job, can actually have good conversation, but they're just very self-involved, and like you're just kind of like, you think way too highly of yourself, and it's very off-putting.
By the way,
that's what I'm going to say. I'm sorry I'm boring you, Dave.
No, but off topic, I want to say this. If Michael Penix is not any good, I'll be happy. But you know who will be really happy? Andrew will be ecstatic, because I've been doom texting Andrew about Michael Penix being good. And he's been telling me that he's going to be trash. He's going to be telling me he's going to be trash. So we'll see. But of course, Andrew, as soon as I say that,
I do like Nola Fredo's comment. Atlanta is the woman who dates really shitty guys, like a doctor who dates serial cheaters and scam artists, and she's shocked when they turn out bad.
That's right.
That works.
I can't believe another boyfriend emptied my bank account.
Why is there always so much drama around guys I'm dating? I don't know.
Why can't I find a nice guy?
What's next, Thomas?
All right, before next question, San Antonio Saint takes over for 20. They fixing Morant.
I thought we were going to get into how come Thomas doesn't have a girlfriend.
That's right.
How do you know I don't have?
See, the people are owed a secret boyfriend. They want it.
Whatever. Listen. Whatever makes
man. Whatever gets you there.
Tomas, whatever makes you happy, dude. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, and I mean, it's Poland, so as long as they're over as long as they're only over 16, it's probably legal. You're good. Just don't break any laws. And
weird ass European standards.
Yeah, like we don't judge you. We want you to be.
No, brother, I don't know about all that.
What do we got, Thomas?
All right, final question.
That's the good. Go ahead.
Final question of the show from Ali Marino, and he asks: could Drew Brees be more accurate left-handed, left-armed than Spencer Rattler is right-armed?
Wow. I mean, that's crazy. Spencer could never be as accurate as Drew could be with his left arm. But thanks for playing. Thank you for asking.
I feel like Spencer Rattler, Andrew, has improved his accuracy with the Saints a great deal, but he misses like 2 throws a game that are like 30 quarterbacks can make them, and he misses them, and you're like, and his misses are so bad you remember them. They like branded on you.
Wait. 30 quarterbacks can make them. There's 32 teams in the league, and so 30 quarterbacks can make them. Rattler that can't.
Who's the other?
So that means there's right.
Who's the other guy?
Who's the other quarterback?
I mean, one of them is McCarthy. I saw his.
There's only one. There's only one. You said 30 can make the throw. 2 can't make the throw. Rattler's one of them. Who's the other guy that can't make
McCarthy?
I think he's saying JJ McCarthy.
Okay, all right.
JJ McCarthy. He's the other one.
I mean, look, taking a step back for a second, this is a hard season to like know what to root for, know what to, and
we're rooting for losing.
I guess
with signs of optimism. That's
like
that's what we're rooting for.
Like week 3, it's like so bizarre to like want that so early in the season, but I mean, I get it. Like, there's no shot.
We're playing Seattle.
Yeah. So, I mean, I will say this about Rattler. This was his best game. I feel like last year, in a lot of ways, I mentioned this to Ralph the other day on the phone. Like, remember how when DA was the coach, and DA in his own right was very mediocre with the Saints, aggressively mediocre even. But you remember how like everyone would use his Raiders record and like pile that, like tack that on to his head coaching record with the Saints to like strengthen their argument that he was terrible, right? So I'm making this up, but like he'd have a 7-10 season And everyone will be like, yeah, well, he's 17-42 as a head coach. And it's like, well, yeah, but like a lot of that was with the Raiders. I'm not really interested in that. I kind of feel like with Rattler last year was a little bit of a throwaway. So I feel like people are kind of piling on with the 0-8 as a starter. And I don't really feel like last year, like the dude should have never played last year. And maybe it was good he got reps. Maybe it's not. But like, I kind of view him as 0-2. Like, I kind of feel like this season is the first real season where he had proper preparation. He had a real team around him without, like, a decimated roster with no skill position guys. So I feel like he's 0-2. I feel like the first game, he didn't play that well. The second game, he played pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to over-index like a couple throws that he missed because everybody does that. And yes, like the Olave one was big because he hits that throw for a touchdown on the opening drive, changes maybe the whole outcome of the game. So that was really frustrating that didn't work out. But I think...
And based on Kellen Moore's post-game press conference, he seemed pretty pissed about it. Like that was supposed to be a touchdown.
Yeah.
I feel like
Olave maybe should have caught that too. It wasn't an easy catch. The location of the throw was very poor, but I guess I would say like if you were to assign blame, like maybe Rattler gets like 70-80% of it, but it's not 100. Like Olave can still catch that ball, but. So yes, there are some misses and some of them have been expensive, but like he's trending upwards. Like I mean, I want to give credit where credit is due. I'm actually like after watching that, I was pleased enough that I don't feel like this necessity to, oh, well, if I don't see X by this date, then I want Shuck. Like I'm kind of fine with Rattler for the foreseeable future. I'm not going to clamor for the backup to get in when I feel like he's getting better. The last game was pretty good. So look, I reserve the right 2 weeks from now if he starts binge throwing interceptions to change my mind and clamor for a Shuck at that point. But for now, like he's the quarterback. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. It's interesting. And we'll talk more about it now because we got to predict Saints Seahawks. We got to do our game preview. Seattle -7.5 first Saints road game of the year. Thomas, put up the standings.
All right, Ralph. So you're in a bad shape, as you can see. Only you predicted the Saints to win, and obviously 49ers won. It was a close race for the fantasy part of the game. Spencer Rattler with 16.6 points, Juwan Johnson 15.9, and Rashid Shaheed 15.2, only Devin Neal for Ralph, 0.9. So 3 points for Andrew, 2 points for Dave, and 1 point for
Devin Neal
Kevin.
played? I missed that. I didn't. I thought he had as many
He got
carries
like one
as me.
carry in the beginning or something, if I remember correctly. So Ralph,
Big
Ralph,
surprise. 2 weeks in, I am
4 points.
absolutely cooking you guys.
Wow.
Yeah,
because the thing is, I changed my pick.
It's early.
I changed my pick.
That's on you, Ralph.
Show me.
You said the same thing last season, Dave.
I would, yeah. What I would say is par for the course is Ralph being just so far light years behind everybody else.
Fucking -4 points after 2 games,
that's
man.
What I think is like Andrew and Kevin and myself, like we're all moderately competitive. Andrew's got 8 points, Kevin has 4, I have 2, Ralph has -4. Like he's not even on the plus side, let alone even close to being on the board. Like,
that's right.
It's a clown show. It's a circus. Ralph doesn't take this seriously. The rest of us, we'll take this moderately seriously.
I've got Dave. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it serious this week.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a couple. I'm going to give you a couple of stats.
You do get to go first because you're definitely in last place.
Seattle has the highest pressure rate in the NFL. They pressure quarterbacks on 49% of their dropbacks, and 83% of the time they only rush 4 people. Like their defense is incredible, and they do funky stuff on the backside. So they're going to rush with 4. They're going to put pressure on Spencer Rattler, and they're going to put pressure on him, and they're going to be able to cover with 7. Sunday is going to be extremely, extremely difficult for the Saints. I think our little Spencer Rattler boomlet is going to not grind to a halt, but it's going to blow a tire. and we're going to have to go in the pits and straighten it out. Seattle's going to – this is going to be the Saints. It's going to be a while before they get a first win, and it's not going to be Sunday, unfortunately. Seattle 31, Saints 10. Player of the game, Jonas Sanker, because he's going to have a lot of tackles.
Can you
fucking
pick a
Jonas
Sanker,
man?
Yeah, you can pick a defensive player. I don't really know how. I don't know how Thomas awards points to that.
The same.
You know, he just makes shit up. You know,
you never played IDP, man.
No,
I haven't. No.
All right.
It's
So
almost
Dave,
the same as
now.
STH.
Right, you're up, Dave.
I was about to say, should I go to a doctor and see about getting checked for this?
IDP, yeah.
Yeah.
IUD.
All right. Yeah. I'm up next. I'm obviously third to last place here. I don't see any of us picking the Saints here to win, so I don't think that I'm going to be an anomaly here. I was actually looking up what I messaged Thomas because I didn't know exactly what the score was. But there's no way the Saints win this game. They're going to the West Coast. They're going to be 2 hours behind. They're already not. They would have a hard enough time with this game in the Superdome, and let alone you're mixing in travel time and West Coast and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to go with Seahawks 20. It's not going to be high scoring. I mean, I don't think either of these teams are amazing. I'm going with Seahawks 23, Saints 17.
Wow, that's close.
And then, yeah, they're all close. See, that's the thing. I mean, that's the one thing I think that you can count on with the Saints and Spencer Rattler is, the Saints will probably get behind early. But Spencer Rattler will do whatever it takes to get close and maybe even get into within one score. So that's the one shining light I think I have on all Saints stuff. I didn't even mention that previously, when we were covering last game. But I am actually, despite all the negative stuff I've been saying for the last 50 minutes or 60 minutes or whatever, I am actually fairly optimistic. I feel like Spencer Rattler has looked pretty decent, and I feel like we have some stuff to build on here.
Rosenfeld says Seattle's offense should crumble in the second half with Kubiak as OC, based on my experience.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. So anyway, so Seahawks 23, Saints 17, and I'm going with Valet as my player of the game. He's now been with the organization, with the team for 3 weeks or so. Yeah, I think he's been with the team for about 3 weeks or so, and I think maybe he's kind of caught up to speed, and so maybe this is finally the week where they start utilizing him. He's a big body. That's exactly what we need in red zone situations. And I think the reason Juwan Johnson has seen so much action is because he's really the only reliable big bodied receiver that the Saints have. And so I think Valet gives the Saints another option there. And so I think maybe this is finally the week where maybe we start seeing him. So.
All right, Kevin, what do you got?
All right.
People in the chat are picking the Saints to win.
Seattle is going to jump out to a sizable lead, and they're not going to look back. Seahawks 27, Saints 13. My player of the game, Alvin Kamara. I think that they will that the passing game will be flustered. I think somehow the running game will keep working. I think Kamara will get a rushing touchdown, and
run for a touchdown pass.
Yeah, he'll run for a touchdown pass. Juge has been awfully quiet here, biding his time.
I know. I think we're all saying the same thing. I think I agree with what you said, Kevin. I think Seattle jumps out to a sizable early lead. I actually think it's going to be 31-3 early, And in true Juwan Johnson fashion, I think the whole like Rattler might be pretty good thing is going to come to a screeching halt. He'll be on the road. He'll throw some picks, maybe a pick six. It's going to look ugly. By the end of the game, we're going to be.
Are we going to be clamoring?
Yeah.
Wow! Wow!
But in the most Juwan Johnson fashion ever, he will score 2 empty garbage time touchdowns that mean absolutely nothing, but will pad his stats and in his mind will justify the money that he's received. 31-17, 2 late touchdowns by Juwan Johnson that are absolutely empty and meaningless.
Dude, if he scores 2 touchdowns, he might move to tight end 1 in fantasy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, check.
So I assume your player of the game is Juwan Johnson.
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
Well, check the timestamp on that because Andrew basically just said the Spencer Rattler era is ending at this game.
Literally,
we're going to be clamoring for Tyler Shuck.
Hey,
Tomas,
with what he said before
timestamp on this.
Yeah. So check the timestamp on that.
I like to keep you guys guessing
because according to Andrew, this game will be the buffer, and this will be the difference between the Tyler Shuck era and the Spencer Rattler era. And by the way, so while we're talking about it, let's get the love update. Come on, Kevin. Let's do it.
What's a quick love update,
Kevin? The love update is just very brief. Everything is still going well. I don't know if I'm believing this. I don't know. I'm not.
Thomas, I need a graphic.
don't know what else
I need
to tell
Thomas
you.
the Tank Engine to go across the screen during the love update.
I went over there last weekend and spent the evening
over there. What is over there? What does that mean? What is over there?
Like at her place.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Tread lightly, Kevin, with what you set Dave up with, please.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's great. I'm happy to hear it.
We're gonna meet for lunch on Thursday, and she's gonna come over here this weekend. So, yeah.
All right.
Bada bing, bada boom.
They're just going. It's just going. It's just going.
That was this is how it should be. Like, I think this is the most positive thing. Like, I think it should just be something that exists. It shouldn't be something. That's good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. And that was the Kevin held love update. And now it's time for the Tulane. And now it's time for the Tulane update. Tulane update. John Sumrall is the fucking GOAT, and he's going to beat whatever team you want to schedule. This week it's Ole Miss. I'm sorry, Lane Kiffin. Suck it. You're going to have a bad week. And this has been the Tulane Minute. Thank you.
Dave, serious question.
Serious question. Serious question. Fucking Tulane to the fucking college football playoffs. We can lose to Ole Miss. That's fine. We will win the rest. We will go 11-1. We will see you in the fucking college football playoffs. And LSU, if you're fucking lucky, you will play us.
Dave, if Tulane wins and beats Ole Miss on the road, would it be the biggest?
I already have the Retzlaff for Heisman designed and ready to go. If that happens, I already have the fucking Retzlaff for Heisman shirts ready to.
But would it be the biggest regular season win ever?
Retzlaff for Heisman is how it's pronounced. Would it be
in your?
I don't know. It's not
your lifetime.
God, it could be. The only reason I would say that. Look, because first of all, I feel like the biggest win has you got to have something at home. Like, it's got to be something at home where the fans can celebrate, and But would it be mathematically the biggest? It could be. It really could be, because
when was the last?
If the Saints beat Ole Miss, and they go 4-0, and they've beaten. I'm sorry, Saints. I'm sorry, Tulane. I'm sorry. If Tulane,
you mean LSU?
No, I don't mean LSU. I definitely don't mean LSU. If Tulane could beat Ole Miss and go 4-0 and have 3 of those wins before they even start, the conference play, and to have 3 of those wins be against Power 4 conferences, I would have to say that puts us in the lead, Tulane, for the playoffs. I would say you have to put us, you have to slot us in there in all of your projections as the P6, conference winner with the highest record. Absolutely.
Tulane minute went 90 seconds. All right, that's enough. Thomas, recap.
You're lucky
the donation.
You're lucky that's all it is. You're lucky that's all.
All right. So as you can see, we are now on a 110 week donation streak. We only have 46 weeks to go for Ralph's Ripple Run. Let me bring the board. Thanks to everyone who donated. It was a team effort. So many different donators.
Tremendous.
Thanks to Jason Champagne, to William Gray, to San Antonio Saint, who showed up late, but as always, he donated. To Camara Needs the Rock, to Tulane Hater, Oppenheimer, and to the MVP, with 30 buckaroos for the first time this season, who is the one and only Huda Golfer. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Disconnected.
Oh, so I wanted to say this before we go. John at Hardhide, you need to send me more. You need to ship me more, get me more Chilton County Peach, because my wife has decided when she drinks the Chilton County Peach, the Astros win and score runs. So we're running low. They're winning again. They're scoring runs. They're beating the Rangers 6-1 tonight.
They're now winning after before we hopped on this podcast, they were losing.
They were, and now they're winning.
Now they're winning.
There you
go.
So,
oh my God,
it's amazing. And by the way,
gotta be the Chilton County Peach.
A reminder: we love all the patrons, but some of the patrons we love more than others. Cajun Sands,
the ones that give us. I don't like Oppenheimer. Like that's just
Cajun Sands. He's a Hall of Fame level patron. You too can be a Hall of Fame level patron and get my phone number. Cajun Sands still has not texted me. It really hurts my feelings, but
what a boss.
But it's really
probably because he has a life and he's normal and he has
other things
no reason
to do.
to text you. Right, and he has zero reason to text you.
He should wake you up in the middle of the night as you wake me, Ralph. Sometimes with your emails.
I co-host a podcast with you, and I barely need to text you. So I'm not really sure what you think Cajun Sands is going to text you.
But thanks for watching, guys.
Sorry, Ralph, for interrupting. One more question from the chat from Nole Fredo. Dave, how mad are you that 0-2 Notre Dame is ranked higher than 3-0 Tulane?
Oh, he didn't hear it. Something
Hello,
happened.
Dave.
He didn't hear it.
He didn't hear it. Because if he did, he'd be out
on my.
Whoa.
My headphones.
His shitty headphones.
Okay, hold on.
Mic.
Yeah. They crapped out. Okay, ask the question again. Ask the question.
Dave, how mad are you that 0-2 Notre Dame is ranked higher than 3-0 Tulane?
No comment. We'll wait.
No. Yes.
Well, let's it's week 3 now. We're in week 3, so that's an older question.
Notre Dame
is that still the case now?
It makes me
Notre Dame is 0-2, aren't they?
I love.
Well, no, we're in week 3, so they're either 0-3 or
they had a bye.
No, I think they missed.
Oh, they had a bye.
They missed a week, or they didn't start until week. They didn't start until week 2 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean we beat Northwest. We beat Northwestern, who is one of the closer schools to them. They probably actually play, and we beat South Alabama and who did we just play?
Brother, that's on you. You got to tell us, man.
You Duke, yeah. You're our Tulane expert. If you don't know who they play, how is
No, see, I'm like the team. Like we play them.
You're a T-shirt magnate.
Like,
you got the 2,000 square foot shop.
Like I'm on to Cincinnati. Like I forgot that we played Duke. Like I'm on the Ole Miss. Like I will say you better damn well know if you ask me from now until Saturday who the fuck Tulane's playing. I'm going to say Ole Miss, and I ain't going to skip a beat. But you asked me last week who we played. I don't know, because that was last week.
But I will say this
We're done with
Tulane, and I mean this seriously. The fact that LSU,
I love John.
LSU was playing Florida.
I love you.
LSU was playing Florida, and that Tulane Stadium was packed. Like, something good is starting to happen with Tulane and people in New Orleans.
Well,
like the fact that they –
What game?
LSU was playing a ranked team or, a SEC rival, and Tulane still filled the stadium. I think it's one of the better signs of Tulane building something fan base wise that I've seen in a while.
What game? What game are you going to come into town for? If you come into town for a game, like an early game,
do they play next? Well, not this week, but do they play next week? I'll be in town.
They play
next
Thursday.
Week.
No, they play Thursday.
I'll be in town Thursday, Dave.
You're going to be in town Thursday night.
I'm going to be in town
October 9th.
Yeah. So no, I'll be in town next Thursday.
No. It's the Thursday after that.
Oh, gotcha.
Anyway, if you can be in town when Tulane's got a game, and if it can be an afternoon game when there's time later, I will take you to Coach Summerall's house. Okay? Yeah, y'all fuck with me and about Mincy and Mincy's blah, 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 blah. Like, Ralph, I will bring you to Summerall's house if you come to a game.
Wow,
that kicks off before at 2:00 or earlier Central Time.
Does Coach Summerall does he have young kids? Can I bring Max and him and Max? Coach Summerall's young kids can play Roadblocks.
Yes,
they can.
Yes, he has 4 kids.
Wow,
he has 4.
God bless.
Jesus.
Yes, Sadie, Stella, Sam, and I was just thinking of the other one, Selah. He's got 4 kids.
Themed.
Okay, Philip Rivers.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Yes.
This show was amazing. Andrew had to step away, but he'll be back. Thanks, guys, for watching.
He's not coming back.
He's never.
He'll be back next week.
If he gets the score right, he'll be back. I guarantee it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the show and we made you laugh, consider supporting the show by going to patreon.com/Saints Happy Hour. Give us a shot. Every little bit helps, makes the show a little bit better. And don't forget to follow us on the socials wherever you get your podcast. Thanks to Dave, Andrew, Kevin, Thomas, the best producer on earth, running the show back in Poland. Thank you guys for listening. And until next time, the bar is closed.